Hello to everyone. Hello, Earth Pilgrims. Hello, Luna lovers. Welcome to the Pisces New Moon Gathering. I am Carol, the person with the light that you responded to in some fashion as we gather together. A wonderful group of people here tonight, live on Zoom. And we are delighted to be in company with one another, and all who come to this recording later on will be a part of this wonderful circle of Earth lovers and Luna lovers as well. So here I am, Carol, Earth Pilgrim of Light Spring Glen, and it has been a wonderful new moon day. A wonderful day for a moon dance. We hear that lively and lovely song oftentimes around the full moon, and it's a wonderful tune that many of us enjoy when it comes up on radio or however it is, and just that whole idea of the moon's energy and bringing out the liveliness that we feel around this. Earth Pilgrims that we are. There are things that with the busyness of our lives, we've lost some touch with. We had quite an opportunity for the better part of 2 years when we were more confined for good reason in our homes to stay safe. And we had a little more time for reflection. And a lot of people at that point sought out time in nature to enjoy, to learn more about what it is that's out there for their to give them delight and pleasure and comfort really in the time that we had. Before I go further, checking my quick set of notes here, I want to thank those of you coming to the recording and having subscribed. I am so grateful for the new subscribers to the YouTube channel where you're finding this. You'll find it under my name. However it is you got to Carol Omar Behan's channel. It has a number of playlists that are devoted to a number of aspects of eco-spirituality and things that I did beginning with the pandemic. During the pandemic, knowing that people didn't have access to too much opportunity to get out and about, hopefully time to time to be out of doors. I wanted to offer some opportunity to experience the gifts that nature has, apart from what they may have already been familiar with. So in doing so, I created a series of videos around nature, working with our tree allies, enjoying and that progressed to the full moons. So during 2020 and 2021, that evolved. Giving you a little bit of the backstory so that if this is all new for you, you'll know that there are these things available for you to go back and explore and see what is there. Beginning with last January, so we're talking here January 2022. It switched. Spirit's guidance to me and things that I was doing suggested that we focus on the energies of the new moons. And that began following on to when I finally learned more about how one can record these and how it could be done properly. And you'll find if you look at the playlist for the new moons of 2022 from July, with one left out, I think in November, I'm not remembering precisely, there are those two. And I know there are new moons that have occurred. You might find within them, if you look through them, something that would be of interest to you. With everything that is available online, it is sometimes, and I was speaking about this with this wonderful group that is here tonight, it is sometimes challenging to figure out what would be worth your, because now that we are more in ordinary busyness, and heaven knows it didn't take too long to come back, what should we be looking for in terms of guidance and connection? So that is an individual choice, but with so many of them to make, where do you even start? I always suggest that, and if you're a person who's on my email list, to and what I'm finding, oh, I guess it isn't my screen, sorry. There's a little side note. Connectivity on Zoom, depending on where you are and what's going on with your computer connection, I may find that I'm having a little of that problem, and I will turn off my screen, my voice will continue, and on we will go. So that's my little side note there. If indeed you're coming to this video for the first time, you'll find that, as it is the February new moon, that there is one in January for the, oh my goodness, which was our new moon back then. I won't try to guess, but we all got together. You'll see a good number of people got together in person or by watching the video, and we enjoyed the energies of that. Last but not least, other than just exploring and celebrating and honoring the cycles of Grandmother Moon, we are adding in another part this year, which I'm finding is proving enjoyable for a lot of people. And that is rising up from our roots. In this concept, it is more than just the roots, and we're comparing them to our friends that are our tree friends, our allies that are tree allies. In that there are roots, and we're going to be doing a practice in just a short while that will take us into our roots that are, of course, imaginal, but they are no less viable and useful for us to know. So it's a metaphysical sense, and it's the roots that are really in a connection that we have with the trees that have become our friends and allies. So that much I look forward to sharing with you. There will be a quiet time for meditation that I continue to want to always make part of this. And because of, and I forgot I had a little show and tell, I want to very briefly share with you something that has become an interesting aspect to our gatherings. What you're looking at here is a set of tarot cards. And this is from the Glastonbury Tarot. Bringing it up to you, especially for those who have watched the prior months. I use Oracle and Tarot cards to give me a little sense of what might be stirring on the spiritual levels, those levels beyond our physical sensibilities. And we are working this year often with the Avalon energies. For those who, and it's most often, I will not go into even, other than you're looking at them now, that I draw usually 3 cards. And those are the ones you see that are the 8 of Staffs, the King of Vesicas, and the last card drawn was Excalibur, or the Ace of Swords. The card that is on the bottom of the deck and the last of the card arrivals, coming out, is a card that appeared for us last month. And I want to have you just have a little look at it again. It's nice to have a photo rather than my waving it up through the camera, because once again, we have been, and the cards bringing their meaning forward to us as part of this series of new moon videos. This last card is, again, the Chariot, the Barge of Avalon. And you will see, of course, and if you know something of the King Arthur and Avalon and the stories of their day, the Lady of the Lake here featured as the priestess in the boat, the Barge of Avalon, once again blesses our coming together. The other message I know is coming for us as we go month to month through this year is that there is a movement forward in a definite progress. It's a progress which is promising, and if you get in the flow of this work, there is benefits to be gained by knowing that the work is bringing you along. In the new moons that we are coming to each month, and again, if it's new to you, I want to remind you or tell you that as we come to each new moon in the lunar cycle, It is an opportunity to set an intention. It is the seed moon for the lunar cycle to follow. So I'll be suggesting that in our meditation, if you haven't brought an intention here because you weren't, you came to the video unexpectedly, just know that it is an opportunity to set an intention for the month to come, the lunar cycle. In going forward from here until March, so just a little bit of a preview ahead, in March, when the new moon arrives, it is an amazing 3 days that we will be having. We will, and we're going to gather on the night of the equinox, which is March the 20th, if I have my date right. Quick double check. Yes. Yes, a Monday evening. Mark your calendars. It is also the eve of the Aries new moon, which is, for me, my new moon. It is a pretty wondrous and exciting opportunity to work with the energy of Aries and that new moon. Also, we'll be celebrating, and I'm looking forward to piecing that out. We'll be celebrating primarily that night, the vernal equinox. It's going to be pretty exciting. And Wednesday, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is World Water Day. We are at the Pisces new moon. It is a water sign. We are carrying through this year the energy of the Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year, that is the year of the water rabbit. Not to worry too much about what the heck we're talking about. You might have certainly heard it was the year of the rabbit if you have that it was now a month into its development. And the energy that is the element of water, and I want to bring you to my next image, is reflected beautifully by this wonderful being. So with the opportunity to spend our time together tonight, there are two things I would now like to do, but we're going to circle back for our meditation to water. This is an elemental being who's artist, and I am not pleased with myself because I forgot to write down his last name. The spiritual artist whose first name is Victor, and I've lost completely his last name. I will put it in the notes. We will be drawing upon and working with the water elementals in our quiet time of meditation. And when we come back to a full group, we're going to offer a healing for the waters of the world. And we're going to focus in particular on the waters of East Palestine in Ohio, a place that has suffered terribly by the accident of the rail cars blowing up and dumping these terrible chemicals in their waters. So that is where we will come to at the end. What I said we would be doing, though, before we meditate, is a practice that will connect us with our roots. This is a practice of alignment and grounding that I did share in the past in a video that you may come to in the playlist that I've mentioned on my channel. Thinking that this might be, there we go. All right. Sometimes takes a little while for the Zoom screen to clear itself. Hoping that you see mostly this beautiful water elemental. So what I want you to do now, and I'm going to present this practice, is be simply, and I suggest closing your eyes, and let me take you through this practice of alignment that works with our chakras, our energy systems that are the 7 chakras with the 2 additional ones of our solar star and our earth star. What you're going to be hearing in my direction are bringing down as trees do. So now we're allied again with our trees, and trees are, as we are not even quite usually thinking about, we are bridges between the earth and the sky. The trees are the standing ones. We are, like the trees, bridges between earth and sky. And what we connect, as the trees do, is the cosmic pulse to which we are aligned. There is more that might be said, but for the sake of keeping this within a reasonable recording time and viewing and listening time, I will simply give you the guidance as we do this alignment. It is wonderful to know more about it, so that you can carry it with you like a portable practice and bring it to a tree friend that may be accessible to you on a regular basis, and practice this and do this practice with them. I want to credit the person who's teaching, guided me in knowing about this and practicing it. Her name is Shanta Gabrielle. I will put her link below for you to know more about her and her gracious teaching about this alignment of ourselves as bridges, earth to sky, sky to earth. So if you would now settle comfortably in your seat, close your eyes, relax yourself comfortably, and just let your energy settle more fully into your seat. Taking in now a deep breath through your nose, easily into your belly if possible, and then letting it go, breathing it out through the mouth. Some relaxing breaths in through your nose. Hold for a moment and then release. Settling further, coming into fully the present moment. Some more just relaxing, not worrying about whether it's incorrectly done, not deeply enough done, just letting it be a relaxing breath and releasing anything that might have followed you into this gathering that is no longer needed, certainly not requiring your attention, and just being aware of yourself comfortably, fully, and with a circle of beautiful individuals gathered with you now. All of us here in this circle of Pisces, lunar, beautiful energies sitting together in this circle of love and light. We'll focus now fully on our heart. Breathe into your heart space. Feel its warmth, its certainty, its intimate part of your every moment. Giving thanks to this beautiful part of who and what you are. The physicality, the spirituality of it, and its most marvelous presence here now. We are, you are, this beautiful bridge, as trees are, linking heaven to earth and earth to sky. And from this heart space now, let your awareness travel up through the top of your head, up through your soul star, and coming down to you is a pulse of the most beautiful cosmic light. We are each connected to a singular point, stellar, incredible presence. It's our cosmic point, and it is that which, even without our awareness, we have come to in this earthly existence. Open to the prospect of it now, pulsing its beauty down to you. At each of the points that I will be describing, starting with our soul star, you may, if you wish, repeat the message of each place as we bridge this energy, heaven to earth. We invite this cosmic pulse now down to our soul star. It's about a foot or so above our heads. And we open to its beautiful presence now in its most marvelous gifts. We celebrate that we are in touch with this energy. Let it play with your soul star and just know its amazing presence now in such an alive and incredible presence. We invite this pulse now to our crown chakra. Open our chakra to receive its gifts of mystery, magic, and marvel. We give thanks and celebrate that this is so. We welcome the light now to our third eye, receiving now the light of clarity and the light of wisdom. Light of clarity and the light of wisdom. We celebrate and give thanks that this is so. We welcome the light now to our throat chakra, receiving the light of truth and the light of compassion. Celebrate the light of truth, the light of compassion, giving thanks and celebrating that this is so. We welcome the light now to our high heart, our thymus, that is in our throat chakra and our heart chakra. We welcome the light to our high heart, receiving radiant health and well-being, strengthening of our immune systems, our aura, and our chakras. We give thanks and celebrate. This is so. Welcome the light now to your heart chakra. We receive and welcome this love. We celebrate and give thanks that this is so. The radiant love received this cosmic peace. We welcome the light now to our solar plexus, receiving the golden light of courage and will to be all that we came to be in this journey and in this lifetime. We celebrate the gifts of the will and courage to be, giving thanks and celebrating that this is so. The light descends to bless now our sacral chakra, celebrating that I am of divine feminine, celebrating that I am of sacred masculine, celebrating the communion that is their dance of oneness, giving thanks for these gifts and celebrating that this is so. Welcoming the light to our root chakra with its gifts that are abundance, security, and ancient wisdom. We attune ourselves to these gifts. We give thanks and celebrate that this is so. The light descends to bless now our earth star chakra, the connecting point that is aglow with the cosmic pulse, that is our earth anchor and point of connection to the depths of Mother Earth, and the point of connection that now the light descends completely to anchor in the Earth's depths, where it is that this cosmic pulse down through all your energy systems and bodies connects you with the depths of Mother Earth. And as we experience this awareness, the finality, final point of our connection can be expressed as this. Great Mother, giving thanks for our connection to you, I release now and send to you the coil of my magnetic cord, coil of my electric cord. I send to you for your gravitational embrace. I give thanks for this. I give thanks for the connection of earth to sky, heaven to earth, in full and complete alignment once more with awareness, with energetic, marvel, magic, and mystery. Coming now with the energy coming back from the depths, bringing up this energy to your heart chakra. We will now, in our time of joined hearts, joined intentions, be with this awareness of our connection, earth to sky, heaven to earth, and awareness of the energies of the Pisces moon. And so for some unhurried moments and minutes of quiet, let us be open to those messages and awarenesses seeking us as we join together now in stillness. And in the last minute of our quiet, before rejoining our circle for healing, prayers of healing, let us take this last minute to express to ourselves the intention that is seeking us to instill within ourselves for the month to come. If it is unknown to you, you might acquire what would be an intention to work with. Reflecting upon that following this time together. And in this quiet too, we bless the intentions of all within this circle, present this night, present in those who join us in later hours. Blessing one another with our intentions now for this time to come, of this new moon cycle to new moon, the fullness of the full. Find yourself now visibly in your imagination in a circle of wonderful people gathered as we are. In linear time, in Kairos time, but certainly a circle of love and light to those who have come to this call and those who join us. It is a circle gathered, the Pisces new moon. The intimate connection with the elements of water, the water elementals. And we draw upon our gathered energies now to send healing to East Palestine's waters, to the pollution and damage that was done in the week past that has brought destruction and damage to the ecosystem surrounding this community, this land, these waters, the people who are there. We focus our healing thoughts in particular now on the waters and all that are in need, that our energetic prayers now go forward, go through our heart's energies to be gathered with others in other places and times for the same effect of healing, holy, for place and people. Before we open our circle, let us send collectively prayers to places around the world that are in need. And through the grid of love and light, let us raise our prayers now to go to those places that come to your heart, that come to your mind's eye. And let us send now these prayers for healing for the people of Turkey and Syria, for comfort, for aid as is needed in all its ways, and support for those who are there to offer assistance, comfort, healing. Now, come back to awareness of your heart space, gently, with gratitude for these experiences of this time with one another in meditation and in circle. Feel yourself once more sitting in your space, your feet upon floor, the ground beneath your feet, the connection to Mother Earth that we have aligned ourselves with this time together, this practice of this gathering this night. One more breath in and out, coming fully to your awareness, wiggling your toes, your fingers, and opening your eyes. Circle is open with gratitude for those who have gathered. I give thanks for all of you who have joined us this night, those who have joined the circle in our opportunities to join one another via the recording, and coming once again to a fullness of where and how it is that we have come together this night. So with that, I wish all of you well who are watching this via recording. And as you may at the end of your time of this recording, come to a reflection of your experience or a message that might have reached you, please be encouraged to share it with us by leaving a comment below the video. Thank you very much for doing so. Looking forward for you to be a part of our gathering in a month's time. Wishing you very well from now until then. Take good care, many blessings, and much love.